Hello, welcome to Real Mother's Talk. Another week, another video. My name is Petra, and today we are going to talk about a subject I think you will like a lot. But before, I will ask you, at the end of this video, if you like, just put a thumbs up. If you still didn't subscribe, please do, you will help me a lot. And every time I put a new video, you will receive a notification. Are you ready? Let's talk. Action. So today's subject is take action. It makes today 2 months that I made my first post in my blog, and tomorrow makes 2 months that I started and launched my first YouTube channel, of course, this one. But the question is, for how long did I have this dream and idea? Well, the answer is years. That's right, you heard well. From the concept to reality, it took me more than 3 years. And why? The answer is simple, because I didn't take action. So today, that is what I want to talk about with you. Taking action. Today I want to start with a quote from Jean Ron. Here's the time to act when the idea is hot and the emotion is strong. All of us are driven by impulses, emotions and ideas. It's our human nature. The problem is that not all of us react the same way to these urges and impulses. That's why we say, oh, it's very impulsive and I'm more the thinking type. How many times have you heard this? A lot for sure. There is no problem with being less impulsive and stop to think. The problem is when we take too much time to act. When we have an idea, we need to react as soon as possible. If we don't do it, life goes on, my friend, and moments later we don't have the same will anymore and we lose the opportunity. For example, let's see my case. For 3 years that I had the idea of making a blog. I would get excited about the idea and start to think about it, but I have a big problem. I'm a perfectionist. And I tend to overthink everything. So before doing something, I start to making a list in my head of all the things that I need to do. The problem is that with this comes the awareness of the daunting task. And the fear of not being perfect takes place, and I panic and I give up. I start to say to myself, I need to think better about this before I start. Another example I can give you is when I launched my baby brand in 2015. At the time, I was so naive because I was thinking that the brand will grow just putting some posts and family and friends will spread the message. The key is doing videos, being in all platforms, promoting my products, being more visible, basically taking action. I was really so naive. But what I can say to you is the brand will have an update and I'm already taking action on that. While watching videos on YouTube, I noticed a pattern. All of the famous YouTubers had at least one video talking about their first video and their beginning. And all of them were embarrassed by how terrible their first videos were. So after watching, I said to myself, let's take action, Petra. And don't think, just do it. And I did. I'm here. We all fear failure and what people might think, and that we have no quality and maybe we should stay quiet. But we should not care about that. Just do what you love most. By taking action, you get out of your comfort zone. But it's the only way to evolve. Taking action helps you to overcome your fears. You cannot know what you want in life and don't go after it because of fear. How many of you keep reading, watching videos and study hard to get better at something and you don't dare to show to the world? Does it make sense? Do you know what makes sense? If you don't take action, you will regret it later, and maybe it's going to be too late. Also, taking action doesn't always mean you need to have money or experience. The only thing I can guarantee is that it needs your desire to move forward. When you take action, you overcome your fears, you develop new skills, you stop complaining, and you start to get results. Well, I will say that now you are making the right question. This is the moment that your life will change forever. And the most fantastic thing is, when you start to take action every time, this will become a habit and you will never stop retaking action in your life. So, the next time you have an idea, follow your dream and follow these steps. Don't overthink. We all overthink and we fail to execute. And please understand, I'm not advocating for you not to think. I'm just saying to don't overthink. By doing this, you will find 100 problems and lose focus on the action and focus on solving the issues before starting. Don't overlearn. For 3 years, my husband and I tried to learn how to make a blog and a channel, but new information will appear every day. And this is life. We never stop learning until we die. So, take action and keep learning along the way. Start small. And for this one, I will give you a quote by Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Keep improving with your mistakes. Your last mistakes is your best teacher. And remember, if you're not making mistakes, you are not trying new things. Set smart goals. Goals are the fuel for our motivation. Set a clear and objective goal, and you will find a way to achieve it. This is not me. And you will find the way to achieve it. For example, if you set the goal to lose weight, but you don't define how much, your motivation will be smaller since you don't know where the finish line is. By saying, I want to lose 20 kilos in 6 months, you now can draw a plan to achieve it and see the progress daily. Forget perfection. I know what I'm talking about. This is the most important of all. People that tend to follow perfection never finish anything because there is no such thing as perfection. There is no such thing as perfection. There is no such thing as perfection. It is not what is done perfectly that counts, but what you have done at the end of the day. Now that you know how to take action, go and don't be afraid to fail, because FAIL is just first attempt in learning. And since this is a movie, let's finish by saying, take action. Bye! No, wait. Take action.
Okay, alright.